you're good because it gave me a chance to hit recording and y'all get that out of the way. So,
Oh, don't worry. I'll be sure and work something else in there too. Anyways. Joking aside, go ahead.
first thing on the menu, training. I'm just gonna get Death to post it in Facebook, when and where. Basically, he's gonna start the training. Whoever's available and whoever wants to can jump in. No big deal. If you want personal training, you can ask any of us.
Hey, what's the training for?
Yeah, hold your mics, please. I can barely hear her.
What's the training for? It's just for us to get better and to be able to work better as a team, basically.
Sounds like a very good idea.
Yeah. I'm sure he's going to do different modes and different maps and everything like that. When he talked about it, he was going to go through, a map basically per training and go over some different things. And I'm sure if you ask him, hey, how do you do this? He'll go over it with you if he knows how to do it.
Who is it doing it?
It's Death Adder, and
Okay.
I think Guild was gonna start doing some training too. Not positive though, but I'm sure if you want Guild to help you train, all you gotta do is ask him. Just like Duo, I know.
We are going to have some clan sanctioned trainings here soon. I have to write everything up. I got some good ideas, and we're going to go from there. Right now, Death Adder and his buddy, what was his name? When they joined the clan.
Oh, Plague.
Plague Medic.
Plague Medic.
Yeah, Plague Medic. Plague Medic actually has real life SWAT team experience, and going to go through, I mean, in the game it relates as well, checking corners, calling out, parameter targets, threats, so on and so forth. So that's basically what they're doing. It's voluntary. He's going to be teaching his kids and teaching whoever else wants to come. So it'll be interesting. If I'm on, I'll be there. Other people said they're going to join in too. It will
Yes,
be
I
fun.
need help with the calling out.
Yeah,
I'm not as good as I used to be, but I can train you guys as well. It may not necessarily be up to par with what they've got, but I can train as well.
Also, jump spots and things like that I can help with if quarantine's not available.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to help him train, all you have to do is ask him. I'm sure he would be more than willing to let additional people help and help him go over what, he wants to teach everybody and things like that.
Yeah, like I said, he's got 2 or 3 kids that are playing the game. They're of age now, so you'd have to watch your language and stuff in there. But he's trying to get them better, himself better, and then everybody else who wants to get in.
When I do my cussing, it's usually in TS. So
yeah, it's in TS. It's fine, but don't say anything in chat.
I hardly ever do.
Because he will have no problem getting rid of you.
I think he has asked for a channel in the TS, and I've given him permission. When you're in there, you'll know that there's underage. Please just act accordingly. I think in his training sessions, you will be in TS with the rest of them.
Okay.
And again, this is something they're volunteering to do. This is not actually sanctioned, so it is purely voluntary. But I think it's a good idea. And if they want to put their time into it, by all means.
Right on, right on.
Next thing, Treehouse 420. I know some of you know, and I think most of you in here know. We are back on good terms with them. If they kick you, let me know and I'll go to Roach again. But as far as that's concerned, we should be welcome in their rooms with no problems.
What about Lord?
The only time that I've never been able to play in their rooms is when Lloyd's mod. Other than that, I've never had any sort of issues with them.
What he just said.
Exactly. If he's gonna start causing issues, are we gonna single him out, or how are we gonna play by this?
Lord is already on a KS list with us, and they know that. That's not a secret. So if you go into a room and Lord is modding and he kicks you, then that's the reason. You have hard feelings. Don't take it out on the rest of them.
Yep.
I
when that
normally don't,
happens-
so.
But I was in a
But when that
room with
happens-
another treehouse modding, and we played, and Lord was in the room. So it's up to you whether you play in there or not.
Mhm.
But if he comes into one of our rooms that we're modding, he is to be kicked.
But if
Is
you are
there
kicked
any other
from one of
clans
his
that are on the
rooms,
KOS list?
I
there's a
believe the
KO
list is
list
posted
on a forum,
on, yep, the forum.
but that needs to be updated.
Yep.
But if you are kicked from one of their rooms, if Lord is the mod and he kicks you, just don't throw a fucking huge fit about it. Be an adult. Just move on. Go make a different room. Just don't cause a problem about it.
Should we upload the KOS list to this TeamSpeak or what?
That would probably help me out a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, like have a room that's just stationed to the KOS list, and it just tells you, when you click on it, it tells you the KOS list. It's not necessarily a room, just an extra slot that tells you the whole list.
I mean, I'm not opposed to letting you guys in SDS get on Task Force website. We can arrange that, but I don't know what everybody else's aversion is to going on there. It's real simple, just to look at it. I mean, this TS already has a lot of shit on it. I definitely don't want to add no more. And,
So
and
my
kudos,
thing is-
kudos to Real Mike. I mean, you done a good job, man.
My
ahead,
thing
Queen.
is, I can't open my internet and look at the KOS list if it's on the forum with my computer having everything else open at the same time. I can't do it. It's not possible.
Yeah, I can't do it
Our
either.
list is not very long. I mean, we'll figure
I
something
can,
out. I'll get it to
if
you.
I need to, I can pull it and make a copy for everybody, and I can just post it on my TeamSpeak picture.
That would
I mean,
be
it's
awesome.
not like I'm not around all the time.
That
Well,
would
I
be
can make-
super fantastic.
Can't we just make a
Or
file?
Mike.
What's
Yeah,
that?
Mike could do something with it.
Just post it as a channel description. Could throw it up in like his public one or something. Just
Yeah.
take a picture and just snap, boom, there it is. Or put it in the channel description as, hey, this is our KO list. Yeah. I mean, something like that can be done to kind of
Currently, what
simplify
is
that.
our KOS list? Just curious.
Hold on.
You actually look.
I mean, we already have the channel that has our website link in the description, so we can just change that to KOS, Task Force KOS, and just put them there in the
Link
description.
it to it. Is that what you're saying?
We can link it to it. We can put it in the description. I do prefer it to be in the description because it, like Queen said, it takes forever for my computer to even load it up. Granted, I know most people that are on KOS, but still, for people who don't.
As of right now, what the list says on the forum page, it says Armada, Deja Vu, and Country Bumpkins. Armada and Deja Vu for hacking, Country Bumpkins for rage kicking and accusating.
You can
That's
take
all?
Country Bumpkins off of there. I think they
Okay.
made up.
Alright, so no more Country Bumpkins. That needs to be,
Armada
just-
and Deja Vu.
yes.
Pretty much.
What about
And
Wetworks?
Lord. They're fine.
Yeah. Yeah, what works is
some-
cool.
That one's more of a personal vendetta between some people.
Okay, so I now have a written list, and Queen, most days that I am in a room, I'm usually in TeamSpeak with you.
I'll be able
so
to remember that though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
only two
Deja
people.
Vu and Armada, they're pretty much a given in any clan.
There
Yeah.
might be some additions soon, but you guys definitely will know once that happens.
We're
I
cool
know
with Evolution,
for-
right?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware of. I know for SDS, we have Huntsman added to the KOS list.
Yeah,
Hunter's a gunman?
I actually
No,
lost
Huntsman.
my
It's
Huntsman
actual-
pictures that I had that I was gonna send to you, Silent. My fucking picture list within CA got deleted, and it pissed me off because there was a whole bunch of stuff I had for you, clan-wise, and it fucking got deleted, and it made me mad.
Well, we went through 3 or 4 lists, old ones, and lists that other people had. I guess HOG had a list, West Coast had a list. We went through all that, and we went through and scrutinized it. And we thought about players that used to be there that aren't there now. We looked at clan lists. I mean, we did a whole lot. It came down to there's no reason to have these fuckers on this list. here on out. So what you're seeing now is the most update and fair thing we can do. We will be adding people as we go forward. I mean, I don't know who Huntsman is. Is that a person or is that a clan?
Clan.
Clan.
And what were they doing?
The two that we caught had 6.0 KDRs across the board, like
Consistently.
up in
Consistently,
their combat
always.
stats. They were in the GOA range for this update. The two of them that were in there with us had 6.0s across the board. They were really aggressive. They were really aggravating. They wouldn't listen. It got to the point that by the end of the game, they were pretty much breaking every rule we had posted. And they were being very vulgar and disrespectful to everybody in the room.
Anybody in task force know these guys?
I've had quite a few in my room, and they've
Actually,
always
give me that
listened, and they've never given me any issues.
I can't
I do
say
not
that
know
I
them.
have.
How did the clan name look?
It's red.
It's a dark red now.
It
No,
says
like, what's
Huntsman
it?
with a capital H and a capital M, I believe, and it's just red. And it's got like some funky ass looking deja vu picture.
Did it used to be yellow a while back?
Wait,
Yes,
is it just
sir.
called
Yes.
Huntsman?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
How do you spell that?
HUNTSMAN, I do believe.
Actually, I've got
That
two
clan
names
has
right
one
here.
person in it, so
It's,
MAN
then
or
No,
MEN?
they don't.
I wonder if it's MEN.
I've played
I-
with a couple of people from Huntsman before and didn't see
yeah, it's
anything crazy.
MEN because that clan is level 4 and
But
has
that's just
level
like
so-
2 or 3 of them that
it
I played
was-
with.
Puganix and some fucking some name. I've got the picture right here.
If you'll give me the names, we'll put the names on there. But we
yeah,
we
I'm
won't put
looking
the
at their
clan
clan
on there for
profile
now.
right now.
Okay.
They have Slenderman, which was in Berserkers. They have Kane, which was in Berserkers as well. Casa Oxy is in Berserkers. A lot of these members are Berserkers. that I'm
Yeah,
looking
see,
at.
Okay, give me just a moment.
Slenderman comes in my rooms all the time, and I never have any issues with him.
I actually know Casa Oxy, so.
But I haven't
So
had
we
to
won't put the whole
Either-
clan on there. We'll just, if you know those two people were hacking and whatnot, we can add the names.
The highest clan in their the highest KD in their clan is a 1.83 or 1.98.
Well, then these two were removed, but I know for a fact that these two were in Huntsman at the time. And this picture was
Pugnex has a
taken.
1.87, so. Alright.
It also
you-
could have been a combat arms bug. I've seen KDA bugs before, and it will say 6 or even 7 across the boards.
Well, Pugnitz, which I'm looking at right now, just recently bought a KDR reset because he only has 11,000 kills. So.
Well, it's not very big. I don't even think you can pull it off. Yeah, you can't. I can.
If you give me the names, man, we'll research it some more.
Yeah.
And, we'll go
Okay.
from there.
Yeah,
If
I
they're still in
can.
that
I
clan,
can
we'll
pull
put
the names.
on
Give me
there.
just a second.
You don't have to do it right this second. Just get them to us. Anybody else you guys feel needs to be on it?
I know 004 for me is a personal KOS, but I don't know how you guys feel about them.
Number 1 scrub.
I kick them.
What about people with
yeah.
numbers for their name?
Yeah, there's
Just a bunch of
couple-
numbers.
There have been a couple numbers players recently that I've seen. It seems like it's been a bigger number now since the merge, because before they absolutely got rid of every numbered player that there was, to my knowledge, and now all of a sudden there's number players again.
Well, I mean, that's a personal preference there. If you don't actually know them, and they got a bunch of numbers, or they're Chinese and fucking out of whack, then you can scrutinize your rooms just like you normally would. But I'm actually talking about KOS lists. I want them to have done something fucking crazy to it, because that's not a.
Is A Squad okay with us?
As of now, I think so. Yes.
I was gonna say, as far as I knew, Ace Squad was okay. They've cleaned up a lot. Royal Family. I know everybody has ups and downs about them. What's our view on them?
They're mean.
You're not on my list.
They're
I haven't had
mean
any
to
problems
you?
with any of them.
Yeah, they're mean to me. I get kicked all the time.
I have no problem with them.
Alright, I'll go over there and talk to them then.
What about highly suspect?
I don't particularly care for them,
No.
but most of the time they do
They are
abide by
Highly
the rules.
suspect. Good
Are we
name.
good
Highly
with Potent?
Suspect is part of Sure Boom Boom, which he is part of Uncommon Valor and Nightmare something. As far as I know, Highly Suspect is all legit, and I've seen all of them. As far as I know, they are all legit.
What about Potent?
Who?
Potent.
Potent.
Oh, I've kicked some of their players.
I want Dias back on that list.
Who's
And
that?
I personally don't like Ryan Combat because he uses the C word.
Ugh.
They've been added already. I don't know why it wasn't. Dias back is the one that had Lord. So
Oh, and
now
also
all that shit went down.
Potent is a farm clan as well, so that might be a reason to put him on there.
You said who?
Potent.
Speaking of
Well-
farming clans, terms of service.
I've seen some of the potent guys. They some of them like Nowreg or whatever are pretty good.
Yeah, they have a secondary clan called Rockstar 26, which they farm clan war wins for. So.
Allie, you were there with me last night when
That's what I was just about to think. I was like, I can't remember what the clan name was.
terms of service. Every one of them fuckers throw up megas trying to quote the terms of service. We have been told they are a farming clan. They stretch out E-Pros to the point of getting maximum XP. One of the people I know personally, I Must QQ, he was removed from Make You QQ due to that issue, and Tay, Bundy, Layla, and Mac, they even admitted to the fact that if they were to get caught by a GM, they would be banned.
That was A Squad's room that was doing this as well.
Okay, well, whatever.
Yeah,
What
Bundy
we were
was under
told
TS.
is terms of
that.
service.
Well, if they do anything in a room and we catch them and somebody gets them and record them, we get proof, we'll put them on there. But until then, man, we don't want to get overcomplicated with the shit, if that makes any sense.
Alright.
Makes perfect sense.
It's still if you don't like, certain clans, you ask them to leave. If they don't leave, then you kick them.
I'll
If
be
they're
back.
doing something wrong, you kick them. That kind of thing. Same way we've always done.
KOS is the ultimate. You're done with us, basically, and that should be the last straw. What else you guys got to cover in this meeting?
On
the-
a second note, it just fucking went out of my head too. Oh, Eater Me. What? I know that you told me the other day that I could kick him, and that I told you I wasn't due to respect for Nemesis, or, Wing. Has anybody talked to him? Because the other night after you left, Allie, he proceeded his bullshit with me, and I'm to the point that if he even comes in my room, he's getting kicked.
No,
I
I haven't
don't
gotten
care.
a hold of Wing yet.
We were
Okay.
playing with him. I didn't see no issues with him. What, he was talking shit to you?
He was
Um,
being. I will agree to that. He was poking the bear. Okay, that's what he was doing. But granted, after I told him to knock it off, he did stop until I left.
No. He wasn't fucking poking the bear. Ever since the whole thing with Kink and me being branded the hacker of the CA group, he pretty much
I will
has
be right
followed
back after
their
we restart my
trend.
computer.
Okay. He has pretty much followed their trend. Anytime he sees me, he aggressively bugs me with everything. He singles me out no matter what we're playing. If I do something that's bullshit and I admit to it that it was a bullshit luck shot, he proceeds with it. He basically pushes me to the point that it aggravates me and things get thrown that he doesn't want thrown. I've come to the point where I'm just going to start kicking him the second he opens his mouth. Other than that, I don't know. Unless one of you can get a hold of Wing before I get a hold of his neck, that would probably be best.
Sounds like personal stuff, man.
Oh, what about the
Noted,
guy
though.
that was harassing Murda?
TK.
Satan Spawn or TK
That was
or
No,
Satin,
Satin Spawn.
or no. Well, no,
I think
Satin was
Satin
bugging
Spawn-
Queen.
Satin Spawn was as well.
No, it
and
was
he's not-
Murda.
Satin Spawn
bad.
got banned from here, I believe, or he doesn't have this. He was banned from the other one.
Banned
I
from
wanna
the
say
other
so.
one, he was not given this one. Because he messaged me that one day that he started all that shit, and one of you told me not to give it to him, which I wasn't going to begin with. I want to say it was you,
Yeah, and
Silent, told me not to.
that's all personal stuff. So, not gonna put him on KS. Play with him in rooms and whatnot, but it's your prerogative whether you play with him or not.
Okay.
And of course, you guys may have a list that doesn't match ours, you know.
Yeah, like
Well,
I've got lots of people
in
on mine.
that case,
Yeah.
it would be more of a personal list than it would a whole clan's list. But you know, at this point, it's basically clan list and personal list. So I mean, obviously, clan members know who to kick via the clan list, and then whoever's personal list. If we say something, you know, whatever. I mean, like I've heard people bitch and complain all the time. You know, a Nexon server or a Nexon room is no longer Nexon. It's owned by the whoever's got EMOD or Super EMOD. So there's that whole being brought into it kind of thing that people don't seem to understand. So I mean, like I say, it's up to personal
Guild,
list and
Foxy.
all that.
Mhm.
Sorry, man. You guys got anything else?
The only other thing was the player stacking.
Player stacking.
Basically, we've had the issue of, you know, making the teams uneven via, okay, Roxo, Silent, Guild, and Duo are on one side, and, you know, it's me and some other people, you know, maybe noobs, whatever, and y'all are murking me.
I was there too.
And, you know,
I've been there too.
yeah, exactly.
Yep.
You know, we're basically to the point to where we're not going to dictate who can play with who on what teams, but if, you know, you've been working the hell out of some people for a couple of games, switch up the teams, even them out a little bit. You know, if I'm on a team against Guild and he's been working my ass for 3 or 4 games, then I'm gonna switch over and ask somebody else to switch with me. You know, that way I can play with Guild instead of playing against him for every single game, kind of thing. Basically, if, you know, nobody wants to switch with you, if you're getting tired of the game, you know, go play another game, cool off, come back. Just be adult about it, you know, kind of thing. Don't get into an argument or anything like that. It's not worth it. We're all family, you know. If I, you know, tell Guild, hey, stop whooping my ass, you know, I'm gonna come play with you, and, you know, I'll be playing with him for a little while, and then we'll switch back, and, you know, that kind of thing.
If you're in the lobby and you already see the lobby, it looks like it's gonna be a bad match going in. Mention it. Just say, hey, look, guys, let's switch it up a little bit if you don't mind. You know, before the game starts or after the game where you got your ass kicked, say, hey, let's switch it up a little bit this next round, please. Everybody, I haven't seen where people have stacked purposely just to murk the other side. If I start seeing that, then it's going to become an issue. As of right now, everybody's adults.
Except me.
That makes
but-
sense? Yeah, I heard you lied about your age, man. I thought you were 18. What's up with that?
Yeah, I was nervous. It's only like not even a year, but like 6 months. So, but
We'll let you
it's-
slide. We'll let you slide this
Thanks.
So though, in some cases, bro, you gotta be careful with that. These clans that are posting, you know, you gotta be 18 or up. They take their shit seriously. They will remove you and they will make you KOS from their entire room for lying about their age. I, for one, I've done it before with back. I've gotten him into several clans that way. He keeps it hush hush. It stays that way. Yes, we've both been kicked once we've been found out, but other than that, it was just bullshit clans we didn't care about.
Well,
Other than that,
point,
just don't be
this,
stupid about it.
At this point, he's got a home, so he's not gonna be lining more clans. So we ain't got to worry about that.
Yeah, but
Show me some fucking push-ups or something.
Speaking of homes, what are we gonna do about Robot? I know there's some personal and several things that have been gone on and told to me about.
Robot's welcome in like TS and rooms and whatnot, and to play with us, but he's not going to be brought into task force.
Okay.
He's a clan hopping little bitch.
Well, I know that Spaz has told me. He asked the other day about it, and I asked who were you referring to, and Spaz told me he wasn't getting in task force. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a good player. I was thinking about letting him into SDS, but when I was told that he creeped trouble like he did with Allie, that's where I drew the line. I've not given him an answer. His answer for me is indefinitely no. I'm sure Griff says the same thing.
We probably should all let him know, that way he can move on and find a home, man. But he's still welcome to come play, but he's not task force material, so to speak.
Pretty much.
So I know absolutely zero about any of the reasons for robots, so if you guys want me to talk to him, I will. Since I can honestly say that I have no reason why, other than that.
No, he's actually already been told, and then he went silent and said that he wasn't told, and he had already been told twice.
About that shit.
Well, I did tell him that I would check into it and let him know, and I just haven't had an answer until recently, so...
Yeah, but by the time he even came
to
I don't know any of Robot's stories, so I mean I can't say yes or no for SDS Their Blood, but I'm gonna follow your lead on this one.
I thought I told you. I must not have, but
No, sir.
I thought you were there for that conversation. It must have been somebody else.
I believe it was me, maybe? I had asked who he was.
I think so. I'm not positive. But no, he's already been told, actually, I think twice before he got a hold of Silent. And that was like my last view that he wasn't told. But other than that, that is it. So again, training, you're welcome. Death's gonna be doing it. If Guild wants to jump in and say, hey, we're gonna go over this, or Duo or Silent or whoever, we can do that. Or if Queen says, hey, I want to find out where all the spots are for the S&D on this map, we can do that. It's kind of as we go, whoever wants to do it whenever we get around to it, kind of thing.
All right, I have a question. All right, so recruiting. If I wanted to bring a friend to the clan, how would I go about doing so?
Get him to put an app on the site, make sure that he puts you there as you are referring him, and then you'll get him with one of the training admins. I think Foxy's handling that right now to kind of vet them.
And are we looking to recruit or just like invite friends?
Always.
We're level 5, we got plenty of slots, man, so...
Alright.
Yeah, everybody's welcome to recommend folks.
In reference to that as well, SDS could use the help as well. We're up to 16 members already, and we have absolutely fucking nothing in reference towards clan wars. I think we got maybe 2 clan wars under our belt, and they were both melee because a buddy of mine helped me out. If you guys would like to send people our way, that would be helpful. Maybe
How about
also
y'all just get permission to clan war us, man? We can send you in. It could be training for...
Do a weekly schedule like we do WCK.
Yeah. Pick the folks you want to play with and whatnot. Make it even. So.
Well, I had actually set up one with Spaz, and that got shot to shit because everybody decided they were gonna ditch, and so I hadn't bothered to put one together. because I've been collecting everybody's schedules and figuring out what the fuck's going on, and I know with what's going on with me is going to become a major issue.
Well, we got
here
Queen,
soon.
Snow, and Real Mike right now that can take any of your 4 people.
Well, I know
What about
any sort of clan war that I'm involved in, it has to be done by 9 p.m. Central, because normally this
Understood.
is my bedtime.
And like I said, I know I take you into consideration. I take everybody on task force into consideration. Everybody else can go fuck themselves. I mean, you know, if we got the people, we got the people. If not, then, you know, we'll figure something out at a later time.
We got folks that can help you out, man, if you guys want to do that. What level are you guys right now?
1.
Yeah,
we're still 1.
Up.
I've been trying to amass people, but at the
Either
same
that-
time, I know Alpha doesn't want me to
Well,
start
I've got
kicking-
one.
Either that or talk to Alpha, and all y'all can just roll into here, man.
You know, that would, I've thought about that several times, but like I said, I haven't had a chance to talk to Alpha about it, and I know Alpha was pretty fond of the clan name. So,
We could keep it somehow, some way. I'm working on some things anyway, so. But yeah, talk to him and tell him to come see me or whatever. Got time.
Okay. Alright, I'll message him sometime tomorrow or something.
You guys got anything
yeah.
else for me? I gotta bow out for about.
Do you got
15 or
anything
so.
about
No, you're
alts and other clans and stuff like that?
I have an alt.
I've got,
So cold
I
to
don't
you
know
now.
if mine's still in there anymore, but I know Chaos is in task force at the moment.
You guys got all you need a
Blood.
home for. We have that little task force 2
We
clan we can throw at him to.
yeah, for our alts, but for are you talking about like someone else from another clan putting their alt in our clan?
No, I'm talking about like us putting an alt in another clan.
No.
So I couldn't have an alt in Blood's clan to help clan war? Like that's
That might be okay. We can talk about that.
yeah, that's because if they need members, there's that option.
That
Mhm.
kind of took on a life of its own for a little while. That's never something that was allowed early on. So, I mean, we can talk about that, though, if it's to help them out.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. I have one I can put in there to help them out.
Yeah, I don't want one of those. I don't want to cause an issue about needing people and then people from other clans putting alts and just causing a whole bunch of shit issues.
Nah, you don't want to get
that-
a bunch of clans in there and alts, man. We already
No.
went through
Yeah,
that.
then that goes down the wrong road, and then people get butthurt for kicking them because they got people in their clan, and then their clan, and then they get kicked from their main clan because of it, and it's just
All right,
one
I'm bowing out
clusterfuck
for
after
about
another.
15. I'll be back.
Alright.
okay.
Sweet.
But no, Roxo, as far as recruiting goes, if you have somebody, you know, like you said, get them to put an application in, then bring them into TS. They have to be of age, you know this, and they can't lie.
Hi.
Boy.
Well, the person I was thinking is like probably older than everyone in the clan, so.
Okay. Well,
Doubtful.
anyway.
Who, Coyote? What?
No, it's my dad. So.
Oh, yeah. Bring him into TS. We'll see if he, you know,
Well,
gets
if he
along
starts-
with everybody.
If he starts playing again, then.
Okay. Yeah, no, as far as recruiting goes, get him to apply to the website. Bring him into TS when, you know, there's a lot of people, not a lot of people. We need to see if they're going to be kosher with everybody first. And then, you know, when you do that, let me know and I'll watch for him and add him on CA and everything and, you know, play with him and see what I think about him and then we'll go from there.
Alright.
First off, of course Foxy would play with older men. Second off, that sounds like a good idea.
She's probably trying to play with
Really?
you.
You had to say that while she's recording.
Right?
Oh my god.
What can I say?
Way to
You all
go.
can slip one in. I might
Way
as
to
well
go.
fucking do it.
Yeah.
You were
Good job,
supposed to get this
Cosby.
all out of your system before this happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
That's
my.
why, you know, it took me a second to actually start recording. But anyway.
My bad. Well, you could just tell Silent I had to get that one out before anybody else could.
But so Zeus and I are technically the recruiting admins. As far as right now, Zeus is kind of here and there because of home issues that he's taking care of, that kind of thing. So basically, I'm the only one on at the moment that's recruiting admin. But me or Zeus, either one, just let us know who they are. You know, leave us a note in TS or leave us a note on CA, whatever, and say, hey, add this person, and they want to join.
Alright.
And that'll be that. Other than that, we should be good to go, and we can go play, go to sleep, whatever the hell you want to do.
After this, Allie, I need to talk to you for a moment, so if you could take
Okay.
me to my office. Yeah.
Alright, unless Guild has something else to say. No? Alright.
Hold on.